that if one advances confidently in the direction of their dream, and you can't advance confidently if you don't have a dream. You got to have a dream. You've dreamed one up, now you have a dream. If you do this, if you advance confidently in the direction of your dream, endeavoring to live the life you're imagining, you pass an invisible boundary. And all sorts of things begin to occur that never otherwise would have occurred. And you meet with a success unexpected in common hour thinking. Common hour thinking says it's going to take 15 years, John, to have your house. You meet with a success unexpected in common hours. New, more universal, more liberal laws begin to establish themselves around this person, or the old laws are rearranged in one's favor. Nevertheless, one begins to live with the license of a higher order of being. And that part of the quote popped out to me like in neon lights, and I knew what it meant. And I knew that back in '96, when I published my book, it wasn't that the reader would be confused, Mary was confused. I didn't really know what that meant. But that day, it all came together for me, and how it came together for me was, we all have a thinking pattern. That thinking pattern generates a thermostatic setting on how much life in all its forms we can allow in our own expression of life. I've learned this at least by my experiment, that if you don't have to do this, you can keep having the same life. Keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to have the same life, but watch it tend to deteriorate over time, because life is going to send you more and more signals of unlived life. It didn't build you to be a dam, it built you to have greater and greater life. If one advances confidently, well, how do you be confident in something you've never done before? When you go tonight or this afternoon to the light switch on your wall, are you pretty sure it's going to come on? I mean, do you have any doubt? And when you're not surprised when the light comes on, you're surprised when it doesn't. If the light doesn't come on in your house and you look up and down your street and everybody else has light on, you don't think, oh, it's God's will I don't have light. Maybe I didn't meditate enough today or pray enough today. You don't think those thoughts. You know it's a wiring problem. And if you don't know how to fix it, you're going to get somebody to help you. Because you're not going to stay in the dark, because you know there are laws that govern how this works. If one advances confidently, so you remove having to be confident yourself, and you put confidence in these invisible laws that you get trained in and how they work. This pattern, this proven, reliable, repeatable pattern, you can be confident in it because it works. My application of it may be imperfect. It's a learning process, but the system itself, the way it works, always works. I've learned this at least by my experiment. If one advances confidently in the direction, here's what you've been doing now, in the direction of their dream, endeavoring to live the life they're imagining. What's John doing when he's going up to the land and he's holding a napkin? He's endeavoring to live the life he's imagining. He's confidently taking action in the direction of his dream. And guess what happens for him, as it does for every single dream builder using brave thinking? He passes an invisible boundary, not unexpected in common hours. Mom, you don't understand why. We can't have this house because there's no mortgage money, there's no other way to do it. That's one level of awareness. It's not all the awareness there is.